morning, friends. Today we are discussing the fiction The Guide by R.K.Narayanan. Now let's go through the short history of their author. R.K.Narayanan was born in 1906 in Madras. He completed his education in 1930 and worked as a teacher and a literary writer. Narayan's most novels were set in fictional Indian town is called Malgudi. He focuses on mundane life and anxiety of middle class society. Now let's go through the analysis of this fiction. The Guide narrated the journey of a tour guide in the fictional place of Malgudi to a spiritual guide. This novel focuses on spiritual transformation and self-realization. It is a story of the transition of a common man to a holy man, and this transition is portrayed in a comic way, which is simultaneously and motivated in nature. R.K. Narayan also satirizes certain aspects of Hinduism in The Guide. A post-colonial writer reading of the novel revealed that the construction of the railway in Malgudi may be considered as a symbol of instruction of colonial values and Western ideology into the traditional and undistinguished Malgudi. Raju's lack of self-confidence could be seen as an outcome of dependency that the colonial power had forced upon its subject. Let us now take Raju, the central character, into the consideration. Raju's entire life seems to be built upon deception, self-deception and hypocrisy. He is a self-made man who takes up multiple careers according to situation in which his life. He is a classical example of counterfeit guru who seems to have absolutely no uneasiness in cooking up tales. He has a sort of inborn tendency toward deceits and disguise. A master actor who even taken care to change his physical appearance and costume according to the role he assumes. Raju keeps on reinventing himself according to the needs of others and for his own selfish gains as well. The guide reveals how Raju, corrupted man, is turned into a saint by the end of the story. But despite putting on mask of pretense, every now and then Raju portrays a sincere concern for the welfare of others. As a tour guide and lover, he exhibits impulsiveness and intelligence. On the other hand, as a spiritual guide, he is more careful thoughts and self-discipline. He turns from sinner to saint, but he is never truly either of them. At the same time, in his interaction with Rosie, one can understand that he is also an open, broad-minded person with modern thoughts and attitudes towards many issues including women's caste, career, etc. His lust for money is a tragic flaw that brings him down. But even then he picks himself up swiftly after each fall. Marco, on the other hand, is described as an impractical and helpless. He is a way too nearly to comprehend Rosie and passionate, dreamy nature. Rosie is portrayed as an educated, romantic dreamer who belongs to a lower caste. She is a born dancer who grew up dancing in temple right from her childhood onwards. Her irresistible urge to dance is suppressed by her husband Marco. The vacuum he created in her life, but not appreciation or understanding her passion for dance, is filled by Raju's appreciation of it. Even her description of her marriage with Marco show that it was not a marriage born out of love, rather of totally involved or disinterested setup. Her relationship with Raju is not an ordinary extramarital affair, born out of love or lust. Both Rosie and Raju have their own reason for it. While Raju has a monetary benefit in mind, Rosie yearns for appreciation and validation, and all that is missing in Marco, her husband. She is a woman struggling to find fulfillment Initially, she seems to living in a bubble, but she gradually disillusionated in the end of Raju's exposed. But despite Raju is imprisoned, her firm and career continue rising and seems not to have been impacted by Raju's imprisonment and his dwindling of their wealth. This shows that like Raju, she also rises to stay strong despite the harsh reality she had to face due to Raju's deception. Toward the end of the novel, however, Narayan reveals the fact that there is still hope and one's past need not define one's life. The novel highlighted the fact that people are capable of changing and all thoughts, destiny or faith can play a huge role in determination on one's life. Our individual character and our attitude towards life can make a difference. In short, there is a hope for mankind, and Raju's journey is proof of this hope. So that's about this fiction. Hope you'll understand this. See you with another portion.